Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is Adrian. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's time for some Crusader Kings II. So, it's been a little bit since I've recorded, so let's get back into it, shall we? Okay, so everything seems to be calm at this present moment. We are Sultan Yahya of the Muhammad Sultanate. We are 32 years old. Let's see, we owe a favor. Well, a couple favors. That's interesting. Let's take a look here. I could press some de jure claims. Let's take a look at our army. We are in possession of about 8,000 men. We're about 7.5 thousand men. We are dull. We are scarred. We are Hajjaj. We are diligent, proud, and ambitious. We are a trickster in combat. Let's see, we've observed Ramadan. Let's check out anything here. Nothing we can do here, nothing in the decisions, so that's fine. I think what I'll do is I might attack. Well, let's check out our council real quick. I think I might attack this guy here of the Gelfid Kingdom Empire thing. Yeah, because I have some de jure claims here. This sultanate here. This is an emirate actually, the Quadrid Emirate. This is the Emirate of Alexandria. I'd like to bring him into the fold as well. I don't think there's any claimants here with a strong claim. Not on the Emirate of Alexandria. No. Okay, let's go ahead and let's just let some time pass. I think. It's only it's the year 927. We make about 9 ducats a month. We have some decadence. We have a pretty good amount of prestige, actually. That's pretty nice. We've got some piety. Let's see. Let's take a look here at most of the world. There's Lombardy. The Umayyads reign over here a little bit. The Yusufid Caliphate. The Shias are here. They are spreading their Shia faith around. It'd be nice to declare some sort of war on them, but they have a huge army, so that's not going to happen. Most of this area is kind of calm. I'd like to push in here, maybe take some of the Quadrides. You know, the Byzantines are nice and strong. Catholicism is spread through most of Europe. It's pretty interesting. There's some Germanic people, actually. I guess the Kingdom of Bohemia is ruled by... oh, wow, they're Waldensian. Wow. So, yeah, they're Waldensians, actually. That's interesting. That's kind of cool. Let's take a look here. There's some Germanics up here in the north. Actually, the Kingdom of Norway is Catholic now, so it looks like the Germanic faith is going to be stomped out. Even wow, look it up here. These are all Catholic by now, so that's cool. Anywho, let's go ahead and assemble the army. Let's go ahead and attack this guy for my de jure claims. Because the Duchy of Lemson is mine, technically. Let's go ahead and declare on him. Declare war on a fellow Sunni does cost 100 piety, so that's a shame. But that's alright, though. Let's go ahead and raise... Do I have any boats here? I do. Looks like most of my military force is over here in the east. So that's fine. Let's go ahead and merge up the armies. We'll stay on speed 4. Let's go ahead and get rid of this little fleet. And let's combine the armies. We are at war with... Technically, this is the Sultan of Mauritania and the Sultan of Egypt. Technically, that is what he is. So let's go ahead and push on into Lemson. Just keeping an eye out for his military forces. I don't see anybody here yet. Soon, probably. Soon. Very soon. Let's go ahead and get, let's make sure we have a siege leader in command here in the center. Somebody with good siege. Experimentality. Damn it, I don't have anybody that's the siege leader, actually. Well, that's a shame then. In the meantime, I'll just put somebody who's good. Abdul Jalil is one of my commanders. Okay. Let's go ahead and siege down that de jure claim. This guy only has like 3,000 men. Oh, the Sultan Muhammad of the Gelfid Sultanate. He's only got like 2.58 thousand. Peasants have risen up in Yurda. Ooh. Holy crap, really? Jesus. That's a lot of peasants. You sure that's a peasant army? Let's go deal with those peasants real quick before we advance on our enemy. We've gained 2 decadence. You order the construction of a massive bronze statue over the main entrance of Tunis, depicting myself holding a raised sword. Oh, that's because I'm proud. Yeah, okay, so now this guy, this is the Sultan of Egypt now. He made that his primary title. Oh, hey, check that out here. Your kinsman. My kinsman owns Egypt now. That's pretty cool. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, so my kinsman owns, apparently the Sultanate of Egypt. That's nice. Let's see, this guy wants to become king of Egypt. So that means that the Jalfids here are absolutely just the kings of Mauritania. They don't have any other titles. That's nice. That's good to know. I like that. Let's go and engage here. It is mountains. That's a shame. Actually, you know what? I would actually prefer if they move to Annaba. Let's see if I can get them to do that. The Duchy of Cyrenaica. I can create the Duchy of Cyrenaica. I'm not sure why it's gone. There should be an Emir of Cyrenaica, to my knowledge. Let's go ahead and appoint... Let's see, we need a new marshal. Do I have any powerful vassals? I do not. Go ahead and appoint that guy. He's leading troops at the moment. Let's see. Oh my god. We're gonna destroy this force. Holy crap. Okay, I'm sorry to say, those peasants just got butchered. Wow. I have a son. He needs an education. No, this is a cousin. He's a pretender claimant to the Emirate of Lemson. He's a title claimant. How about we make him a diplomat? Well, yeah. Actually, I'll give him a learning education. Let's go ahead and create... Should I create this duchy title, actually? That's a good question. There's got to be some reason why this was destroyed. The Duchy of Cyrenaica. I mean, I have a kingdom title right now. Actually, you know what? I'll hold off on it. Yeah, because I already have 2 duchy titles. The Emirate of Tunis and the Emirate of Lemson. I could give away the Emirate of Lemson. And I have my son as well. He should... I think he already is... Oh no, he doesn't have any titles right now. Okay. Holy crap, 1,600 men here. So we're having a lot of kids. That could be bad. I'm invited people to my court to take part in a war game. Cool. This will be fun. My son needs a martial education. As we assign tasks for the war game, we decide that Amayas will defend with me, while Abdul Hazam will be leading the invading forces, my Grand Vizier. Cool. Let's see, at the beginning of the war game, the enemy quickly tries to advance up the hills in an area to gain a strategical advantage. Excuse me, we'll bring all of our forces to contest the defensive ground. The enemy ascends the hill quickly alongside our troops. As we reach the top of the hill, there's a clash. Amaya suggests that we should break the enemy's side flank. Yeah, put available troops on the left flank, sure. Our side flank is the first to falter as the tired troops leave a clear opportunity for our opponent to take advantage. We are quickly overpowered. Uh-oh, that's a shame. Yeah, it looks like we lost those war games, but oh well. Holy crap, look at that. The Jalfids are up there, huh? Interesting. We got a camel riding ground in Mahdia. So this guy is the Sultan of Mauritania. That's all he is. He has nothing else. Cool. It is kind of a shame we're allied with the Badshah of Hispania. I kind of wish I could maybe declare war on him. Cool, I'm gregarious. Nice. I'm socially competent. So we got some ticking war score because the enemy controls Lemson right now. Not too big of a deal, though. We will come out on top. There's some sort of revolt there with my vassal. Not sure what. I could use someone to train with. Yeah, my cousin who's a commander in my kingdom. He will help me train. I like it. My wife is pregnant. I kind of wish I could attack the Byzantines, but they have 18,000 men. If I attack the Lombards, I could do a holy war for something, preferably Corsica or maybe southern Italy. And they have a decent army, one that I could take on, but The Berber populace of Mahdia has embraced Bedouin culture. Civilized peasants, Mahdia becomes Bedouin. Cool, we are spreading our religion here. Or our culture. That's pretty good because we actually do need that to happen. A lot of this is Berber. But we are Bedouin, so we want that to happen. I'm just going to keep sieging down his territory, I think. It's still a shame. I don't have any... My courtier's done. I don't have any damn siege leaders. Let's try and find somebody with some siege in here. Nobody. Why? Come on. Come on. Oh well. We'll just keep sieging down his stuff. Looks like my son is ill. Cool. Looks like my court physician was able to do a good job of healing him. Something's happening in Syria. Looks like there is a king of Syria that is rising in power. Oh no, it's an emirate. Wow, that's an emirate of Syria? This guy owns a lot. Bacha of Hispania wants to marry my courtier? Sure. They don't get an alliance from that, but I'll take it. My studies and training have taught me the general tactics of flanks and center, but I can hardly master everything. I can create choke points. I can be a flanker, or I can be a direct leader. If the center cannot hold, the battle is over. Whoa, the Kingdom of France. Whoa. Most of this is French. Well, it's actually a whole assortment of stuff. The Burgundians. The Kingdom of Burgundy is ruled by a Frenchman. Wow. Kingdom of Burgundy is ruled by a Frenchman. What about the Kingdom of France? Who's everyone ruled by? What? The Kingdom of France is ruled by a Dutchman. Isn't that weird? Alright, if you say so. We're finding some pretty good loot, which is cool. So I am super duper enjoying this this game. It's pretty awesome. Hopefully the Shia Caliphate expends his manpower over here fighting some sort of revolt of some kind. Let's try and see if I can decisively end this war. No sieges were ongoing. Got some people who are on camels. It's funny, actually. I was having a conversation with a guy, and how much people actually rode on camels as heavy, like, shock troops, he told me was very much a debate. Pretty interesting, actually. We had a good conversation. Let's see here. There we go. It's pretty nice that I'm able to actually do this and record. I'm gonna be going back to school tomorrow night. I'm recording this in the evening, playing some games, doing some stuff, cooking some dinner. It's pretty nice. I guess we were replenishing men in friendly territory. That's good. Let's go ahead and try and siege down this guy's capital. Probably worth more war score, I think. Looks like we were able to kill one of the sheiks of the Jalfids. 903 men right there in his capital county. What should I do against the Quadrides? I don't know. Syrian decadence revolt invasion of Syria. So Syria now has some sort of decadence revolt or invasion. Kinsman, this guy needs to be focused on... How about etiquette? Apparently I have 235 camel cavalry. I have a lot of heavy infantry, a lot of archers too, actually, and a lot of light infantry. My money is your money, darling. Let's see, a new fashion she has heard about. Now she wants me to introduce it at court. I become charitable. I don't like, well, greedy's not bad. Diplomacy goes down. Charitable's nice. Diplomacy, church opinion, same church opinion. Doesn't seem like a very good way to spend taxes, but okay. Whatever she wants, darling. Damn, 996 men there, huh? We siege stuff down pretty quick as well. That's good. Let's go ahead and attack that force before they get that siege back, and then we should be able to finish this up. This is all just for de jure claim. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, so we have Lemson now. Lemson is hopefully a pretty rich county. Base tax at 8.4. Pretty good. Pretty decent stuff. As your heir is soon of age, you can choose to formally introduce him or her to the vassals of the realm. This can help build trust. Send out the invitation. You've invited your vassals to partake in a formal introduction of your heir, Prince Ali. You will exchange many pleasantries and act in a very formal way. Interesting. You know, it's weird. I haven't seen that before. I've never seen that decision. Is that because I have the Grim and Heir ambition? That's weird. Let's see. Sheikh Kadir of Snasen is a renowned, godly, and learned vassal of yours. After having introduced him to Ali, Kadir approaches you with an offer. He wants to teach him some parts of the Quran. My son right now is an idolizer. He is shrewd. Ooh, he's got a sharp and astute mind, and he's brawny. Ooh, that's a good heir right there. I'm loving this. Yeah, hell yeah, I'll do it for a favor, sure. My food has tasted strangely late, and I've begun to eat less and less for fear of being poisoned. Am I paranoid? No. Looks like my court physician will be convinced that someone is trying to poison me. Okay, we'll see if that's true. Possibly. Oh my god, my son insulted one of my vassals apparently. He's only a Wali, so it's not that bad, but... Alright. To be completely sure the food was or was not poisoned, Monsieur required certain expensive equipment and I was the one to pay for it. Although the food tasted strange, I do not feel any different than before. The question if this is really necessary, do I really want to know? Sure. While having a pleasant conversation, you are suddenly interrupted by an infernal ruckus. Upon further investigation, it seems as if Ali has gotten into a fight with a child of one of your visiting vassals. You tear the two children apart, but it's obvious that Ali and my vassal will not ever be friends after this encounter. Some random person and then my vassal, or I guess my son, and then somebody else. There's an epidemic somewhere. With the expensive equipment acquired, Monsieur did a thorough examination and did not take long before he presented me with a result. The cook had used rancid meat in the stew and tried covering up the taste with a lot of spices, some poisonous unless used in moderation. Satisfied with the result, I imprisoned the cook without pardon. That's cool. Nice, I gotta save my life, I guess. Let's see. Mayor Abdul of Kasserine is a renowned fighter and tactician. He wants to train my son. I will do it. Young Mahdi has finished his education in the ways of faith and learning. Cool, he's a dutiful cleric. I will take it. Ooh. Isn't that de jure part of my realm? Interesting. What's up with the Shias? Oh my god, what? Holy crap, check this out, guys. The Yusufids, the Shias here, invaded Aquitaine. Wow. That might be something. There might be something good that's going to come out of that. I guess we'll find out. Let's take a look here. So this is all Catholic, huh? I can't invade any Orthodox territory. I don't think that'd be, I don't think that would be smart. I wonder, can I go to the Caliph and ask him... Yeah, you can't sanction invasions, huh? Huh. Caliph doesn't even like me. He's actually my brother-in-law. Cool. Nobody has a claim on the Quadroid Emirate, at least nothing that I could take. We have some money. Cool. I've groomed my heir to perfection. Let's take a look here. Should I centralize my realm anymore? Domain size +2? Man, I don't have that many counties in the first place, so I don't think it's a huge deal at the moment. I would like to get this burger tax to the left. Anything else? Banishment, execution... No, everything else is me. I want more money from the burghers, actually. Where do I make most of my money? Is actually the feudal tax. The city tax, I don't make much from the cities, actually, which is interesting. Levy upkeep 5. You know what I should do? I should probably get a retinue of some kind. Let's see here. 105 ducats to recruit. Projected monthly cost 0.18 ducats. I like having a shock retinue. Defense is not bad. Cavalry is pretty nice too. 200 light and 50 heavy cavalry. Heavy cavalry in this stage of the game, 932 AD, is actually kind of hard to come by. If you want a lot of numbers, you want to go for the light skirmish retinue. Let's do like, yeah, let's do that. I'll have, I think heavy infantry and some cav. Looks like my son, my heir, is a tough soldier. Good. I want to become a paragon of virtue. My heir is unmarried. Princess of Hispania, she's 16 years old. Sounds good. Duchy of Cyrenaica, I'd prefer not to. I can still press some de jure claims. Against the jail feeds, primarily. I want to take all of that as soon as I can. Once these truces are over, I want to do that. The buildings Abaza was looking to reinforce should be torn down and replaced with sturdier houses and watchtowers, but Abaza was insisting something could be done about them. Alright, steward. Alright. Is it Umayyad or Volt? Interesting, and it looks like whatever the hell revolt that is, he's gonna win. Yeah, I'll have to see about that. Egypt is rebuilding itself once again. They've been in turmoil for about 30 years or so. Could be a problem. A strong Egypt is not good. Looks like my son is ill. Cool. Improving some relations. Holy crap, why is my expenses so high? Retinue upkeep. Oh, it's because I'm reinforcing my retinues right now. They cost a lot of money. Once they're up to full strength, it won't be so much. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and take a break here, guys, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you soon.